was asked this week to do a quick video on resiliency. And in a previous job, I worked a lot on burnout and resiliency for medical providers, looking at emotional exhaustion and personalization and autonomy as being like those big things that help us bounce back when we're feeling burned out. And oftentimes with resiliency, we view it as, something I need to do more of. So, oh, you're feeling burned out, you should do yoga, you should eat more kale, you should try exercise, mindfulness, meditation, journaling, and all of this. And it can get really overwhelming, especially when we feel, tired and lethargic and just emotionally exhausted. And one thing that we used to not really touch on, but we should when we talk about resiliency, are whether or not our needs as humans are being met. And if we are not having unmet needs in our day-to-day, unmet needs with security, do I go to work and we have the right equipment, the right protective things, or people following protocols? If we feel like we don't have control over our day-to-day, when we feel like, oh, this is something I have to do, not something I get to do, or we feel invalidated, like, hey, I'm really tired and I'm struggling, and you look at someone and they're like, yeah, me too, so what? When we have those unmet emotional needs, psychological needs, it's a lot harder to be resilient. So I would encourage you, if you feel like you're kind of stuck in a rut of like, I have to try harder, I have to do more, I have to add all these things in order to be happy, just ask yourself, are my needs being met? Is there something underlying that I need more of? I need more security, or I need to feel like I have more agency, before we feel like there's something wrong with us, or that we're broken and that we're worn out. Because a lot of us during this pandemic feel like we're broken. I'm depressed, I'm tired, I'm unmotivated, and in reality, we're kind of on this downward slope. And what we really need to do is just focus on those little things, those day-to-day things that matter to us, to get us moving in a little bit of a positive direction. And to start doing that, we have to ask ourselves, are my needs being met? Because if we push ourselves harder to do better and to do more without having those needs met, it leads to trauma. And it's hard to be resilient when you're dealing with chronic trauma. Be well.